TxMxC.
Hello, and welcome to my 4th baby metal vlog. Yay! You know, guys, if I had an euro for like each time that I almost didn't make a vlog, I would have by now 3 euros, which isn't a lot, but hey, 3 euros. So yeah, some things happened that led me to believe that I wasn't gonna be making this vlog at all. This time, not because of health issues, not because of lack of fan counts like it was the case in the previous vlogs, but just because of how demoralized I was emotionally. But suddenly, out of nowhere, the Fox God smiled upon me and things finally started to turn around. So here I am today. And I'm not even kidding, I went from crying sad tears to crying tears of joy. Probably like 3 times. So yeah, I think that's enough intro. So, I saw BABYMETAL in Madrid again, and this is how it went.
So Leafy over here is not a Starbucks fan, but he happened to like his sandwich so much that he just had to get a second one. What do you have to say? Have you changed your mind about Starbucks?
No.
Giving me this low blinkies. Yeah.
So, do you think they're gonna play Night Night Bernstein?
Yes, I think they do.
Yeah, because of the sound check?
Yes,
Although that doesn't always mean anything.
I'm a believer.
Here's to hoping.
My body is a weapon!
I don't wanna stop. We push it to the limit. Together we will crush the morning light. We are Dame el Chocolatito.
り気取り誇り明かし探しが取り話し一人二人ののろしふけしリアルフェイク語り錆びた鎖幻ここで踊らにゃいつ踊るメタルメタル for the beat, here for the love and the friends I need to know that I'll be there for good. Whoa, I'm here for the moment, here for the beat, here for the love and the friends I need to know that I'll be there for good.
I'm sitting here trying to think where I should even start with this roller coaster experience. I would like to start by praising, congratulating the Spanish kitsunes because oh my god, I don't think I have seen a fandom as organized as the Spanish kitsunes. Good job for that. They even had a guy like keeping track on a list. They managed to get the queue going in less than a minute before entering. I had the pleasure to meet plenty of familiar faces at this show and also people that I got to meet for the very first time, which is always a nice experience. I think this was the show in which I met the most Japanese fans and they are the sweetest. Like I can tell you, it always shocks me when someone from Japan, from anywhere really, but especially in Japan because it's so far away in the language barrier, it really surprises me when a fan from Japan recognizes me from my channel. It's like, wow! Regarding the fan gifts, I noticed a bit of a difference this time compared to the other shows I attended. People would always be very thankful, very appreciative of the fan gifts. This time though, I don't know if it's because there were more casuals. It was an arena tour, therefore an arena show, and more people are attending that perhaps are not the biggest fans. But when I was handing my fan gifts, a lot of people didn't even look at you in the eye. They didn't say thank you. They just took it and turned around and left. The very reason I make these things, it's because I really enjoy that rewarding feeling of people being happy about it. Obviously, with the regulars, with the fans that always attend shows, it's not the case. Especially the Japanese fans, that never changes. They are like, whoa, 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 arigato. And it's so cute to see. Anyways, it's time to show you the fan gifts I got because that's always like one of my favorite parts. So why was this particular show such an emotional roller coaster for me? I'm gonna start by saying that everything was going pretty fine for the first few hours. I was having a good time, but for some reason, every possible little detail started to go wrong. One by one. I'm talking about everything from the food to the treatment I was getting from some people to health issues I was having to personal issues. And so that kind of anxiety kept building up as the time to get in the venue was getting closer. Then it was time to get in and I tried my best to, to cheer up, to think for the best because I was gonna see BABYMETAL, oh my god, and I was VIP 1. I was getting in a better mood and stuff, and then we got in. All of a sudden, the venue staff told us, hey guys, you know what? You have plenty of time. We are not gonna open the doors for you until 15 minutes before the first opening act starts. And then the general admission dudes, they're gonna come in just 5 minutes before. You have an hour, a full hour to go to the toilet, go get some merch. So they quite literally encouraged us to walk around the venue, to leave the queue. I really, really needed to go use the bathroom. And I even talked to some of their fans. Do you think they are for real? I was still very hesitant, I'm not gonna lie. But in the end, nature called and I decided to take the chance, trust in their words, and go use the bathroom. Said and done, my worst fear became a reality. Just when I decided to go to the bathroom, the venue staff decided to change their mind and let everybody in. When I got out of the bathroom, I saw that people were already moving. I had a mini heart attack. I started running for my life. And when I got there, the barrier was already full, and I got my position in about the 3rd row. At that moment, I just couldn't contain myself, and I just sat down on the floor and started to cry. I had been queuing since 6 in the morning, and then, like I said before, a lot of things, everything started to go wrong all of a sudden, and then the adrenaline and the panic of realizing that I was gonna lose my spot, not getting the barrier this time, hit me harder than normal, so to speak. It was because this was my last BABYMETAL concert for an indefinite time, for financial reasons, and I made sure to do everything right. I studied, I calculated every step I was supposed to take to be there, to get that close-up experience, at least for the last time until I don't know when. And then this happened because it was out of my hands, because it was a mistake from the venue staff. I'm very short, and being where I was, I couldn't see a thing. So I had already pretty much given up. I was already there. I wasn't gonna go anywhere, of course, but I was very demoralized. Fortunately, though, I was surrounded by really good people who saw me that I wasn't doing well, and they were very cheerful, very positive. They started talking to me, trying to cheer me up, cracking jokes, and trying to help me in any way they could. But really, if it wasn't because of Dewey Metal and a girl with her dad around me and other people, someone, I don't know where he was from, but he offered to let me stand in front of him in the 2nd row, and I had very good people surrounding me, and I am very grateful for that. And just as I had already accepted my fate, an angel under the name of BABYMETAL came from above, sent by the fox god, and offered to give me his barrier spot, and quite literally saved my day or my night. And then I started to cry again, out of gratitude, out of overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed by this kind gesture. I was really happy and I couldn't believe it, and I just turned around when he gave me his spot and gave him a big hug because I couldn't believe it. I will never forget this kind gesture. And so it began one of the best times of my life, as it always is with BABYMETAL, because that's just what they do. And not only, but I also got to see Poppy touring with BABYMETAL. Regarding the show, I have to say that I think Sue's voice was pretty good. I don't know how she performed in the shows before, but she was pretty much in shape in Madrid, and she was amazing. The screen showing the fans during the hoo 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 in Ratatata was a really nice addition. Oh my god, I was in awe at Con and Song 3, because that was my first time experiencing those songs. I made sure to be spoiler free just so I could live it. I was pretty much like this. Bear with me for a second. Imagine this is the barrier. So I was standing like this, and right after Song 3 was over, I was completely exhausted for some reason because of how heavy it was. It killed me. I was just witnessing it and it killed me. So this is the barrier, and I was just like this, trying to recover from what I just witnessed. The pyro killed me too, but in a very different way. And I can only imagine how it must be for the girls who are so close to the pyro. Oh my god. I am not a big fan of the whole arena stage production. You know, the stage further in back and higher up, and the whole effects taking space from the stage. This was my first time seeing BABYMETAL like this, but I don't know, I much prefer the shows that were more intimate and it was just the girls having fun on stage. This way the girls get to interact less with the audience, especially Sue. It was already rare to have Sue interacting with fans, but now that she doesn't, or she barely leaves the platform, that rareness pretty much became non-existent. I prefer the way it used to be, but I don't think they're gonna go back to that. I think now that they are getting so much more popular, they are growing, they're getting bigger, they're eventually gonna be holding arena shows only, I believe. Don't get me wrong, the show was amazing and the effects were a cool addition, but I don't think it would be something I would enjoy as much as a repeated experience compared to the way it was. That being said, somehow this was the show in which I got the most interactions from Moa and Momo. That is, I didn't get anything from Zoo as expected. But yeah, I got to headbang with both of them. While I was headbanging with Momo, my pin, the customized pin I made, fell to the other side of the barrier, and Momo noticed and she was pointing at it and looking all concerned, and she was so cute. I also got like a little gimme chocolate interaction with Moa. You know, the step in which they go like this and they eat the chocolate and stuff. Well, normally Moa does a kind of funny face during that step, but instead of her going like this, I did it to her like an imaginary chocolate, and she did it was so freaking cute and it made my day. And then when it was time for the crowd interaction and give me chocolate, she came to me and she did it was priceless. And then I got kisses from both of them. I got kisses from Momo and a kiss from Moa, and I cried again. Interactions are not overrated. Not for a bit. If something makes you happy, it's worth everything. As far as BABYMETAL concert experiences go, I think this was a very nice way to close the chapter for an indefinite time, at least. I don't want to say it's my last BABYMETAL concert because you never know. Maybe things will change. Maybe they will change for the better, or maybe they will change sooner rather than later. I don't know. I guess I just have to wait and see, but for now, I'm very happy with the experiences I had. I'm happy that I met everyone. The only thing that I didn't get to experience in the end was a proper after party. You know what I mean? I heard stories, I heard people talking about them and having a lot of fun after the shows, but for me at least, the shows I attended didn't organize anything like that. So if this is not my last BABYMETAL concert, I'm really looking forward to experiencing that at some point. Thank you so much for being here, for making it this far, for watching my videos, for being a part of my journey. And yeah, I can only say that I hope to see you all again very soon. Thank you so much. See you!